right after the great Super Bowl victory, absolutely destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. So let's go to the team schedule. Maybe better just get to it here. But as you can see, very dominant victory. MVP obviously Chip Montgomery, looking at those stats. Great game from three of our receivers, really all our receivers. He just didn't get the passes thrown to him. Didn't get the targets, so insane. Absolutely insane. Only 2 sacks in this one, but that's weird. Well, I already spoiled a retirement because he's not in the Super Bowl stats. Aaron Brown has retired. And I'm really glad I didn't notice if Amaro retired. I'm sure somebody else did. We don't need to know that though. Not until we go through the scrolly wheel. Come on now. Alright. No old friends here. Penei Sewell. This is probably the last year where anything but kickers or punters is active real life players. Has to be. Adam Hutchinson's retiring? I guess he's been here a while. Bryce Morrow retires. Did he have 2 rings with that? He may have had 2. I wish I looked when he made the move to the Pats. I can't look now. I mean, I could just look at my previous recording and then backtrack it, and I'll do that. But, let's see. Joe Burrow, 40-year-old, finally retires. He's my guy. And I kind of wish he would have played a little bit, or just one more season. But he's on the Pats. I needed him to move on. Aaron Brown retires. We already saw that one. No one else from the active roster. Not really a good thing, though. Good thing and not a good thing, because I'm losing a bunch of players, so. Anthony Richardson finally retires. Lewis Harrison retired. I wanted both him and Gamble. Obviously, deep down in my heart, I wanted to bring both of them in. But they were pushing the limits of their careers a bit. Nicholas Cavanaugh retired? That's crazy. It's crazy to see some of these players retire. Percy Briggs, he was my backup quarterback for a long time. And then we had a couple retirements. Kyle Shanahan taking over for Scott Anderson. I know I saw that. Please tell me I didn't lose my staff. Wait, did I not lose my staff? Oh, that would be glorious. I did not lose my staff. Never mind. I forgot, you gotta wait till after this week. That's depressing, they're both gone. Dang it. Could've showed you that instead of the stats for the Super Bowl, but we did not. Weekly awards, obviously Chip and Fulton, very squared away. Surprised I didn't go to Aaron Brown or one of the other players that had sacks. Carmichael and Dent. Do have some upgrades. We did get 2,500 XP, so there's probably some legit players in here. After the Super Bowl, we beat a hot opponent and got 2,500 XP. I definitely got some upgrades here. Which is good considering I'm losing a lot of players. A lot of players going away. There are some very good prospects in the draft. Not really worried about a lot of things. There's some moves I want to... Oh my, Fuller has another... Okay, so Fuller got to Superstar. Got 3 upgrades from boosting to Star and then Superstar all in 1 week because of how well he did this season. So he had 3 upgrades and now he has a 4th all in a week's time, really. We'll go slot here for him. He's doing pretty good. Yeah, developing perfect, that medium. That's exactly what I wanted from that. We'll actually go deep threat here for him. Oh, I was supposed to go physical. Completely forgot. It's alright though. Oh, lots of upgrades here. I like it. Now these people, practice squad, I ain't upgrading them. We'll start here and work our way back up. Kramer, we're gonna go power moves. About to get him really good at the power moves. End up using him as a defensive end in the future. Kawhi Brown, not developing like crazy, but he also isn't playing bad, so I'm not really mad at it. Gosh dang it, I was trying to upgrade his own. Get a bit of a boost to it, plus a boost to man, so I'll take it. Likely gonna have to replace Williams this year. Not a huge loss. He contributed. He was a good player. I like him. But we're broke. And I already have my eyes on someone in the draft. I'm gonna do one of the scouting things to get full information on him. He's a 2 to 3 projected. I think he's at least 1 to 2. So, we'll definitely be doing that. Don't even know why I went to that screen. I never do that for tight ends. Hugh Saunders. He's developing really well. I really have no complaints in his development. Definitely going to be on run stopper here. It's the lowest of the 3 attributes I look at in a balanced lineman. Now, if they're off balance, like say that power moves was like a 65, I'd work mostly finesse and block shed. Bradley Ham here, getting a final upgrade as a rookie. Power. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get through the off season. I'm not going to be doing any of the, what is it that I'm looking for a word here. I'm not going to be doing any of the, training camp, anything like that. Just going to be moving straight forward. Cameron Mann, going to be going power. Really happy with the way the O-line developed after losing a lot of players. Good thing in the draft I got a good players, so. I was talking about Kyle Brown very disrespectfully a few moments ago. Oh, that was not Kyle Brown on the screen. That was dang the corner. Alright, no one else needs my attention. 17 players, probably some people on the active roster, but they're so low overall, they're basically irrelevant at this point for that upgrade. They're relevant during the season, but here, yeah. Alright, ready for that Phil Staff thing to be, yep. That's depressing. They really finessed me. And Stark stayed with me after last season, but moved on to bigger, better things. No defensive coordinators, no offensive coordinators. Gonna have to hire some head coaches for both positions. Lovely. Sean McDermott has terrible defense. I will never be picking him up for that. There's a reason. Well, okay, it's not really Sean McDermott, but the Bills have terrible defense, and he has the Bills. Like, their defensive players are cracked, but look at how many times they've choked in the playoffs, and it's mostly their defense's fault. Alright, Robert Saleh coaching trade, we can do that. We really don't have any offensive coordinators. Now we have them all of a sudden. Felt like... No, I definitely did not have this man. I'll tell you that right now. I see Josh McDaniels, I run the other way. Really looking for a vertical here, which has been the scheme the last 3 years. Oh, let's bring back Espinoza. He was my old offensive coordinator. Guess he got fired like all my others. Let's look at the staff moves, see where our guys went. Starks is now the head coach of the Dolphins. And Lance Riddle is the head coach of the Seahawks. Zach Taylor is offensive coordinator. That's cool. My guy, Zach Taylor. Alright, mock draft 3 here. Obviously gonna be a little harder to get the receiver I want. A little harder to get the corners I may want. But I'll make it happen. Yeah, see, I mean, as much as I need that position now, not gonna happen. We should be good at receiver to get the one I want. We are absolutely good to go. Now, obviously, there's a true round 1 corner sitting right there. Obviously, I want him. Negative 12 million in cap, okay. So we're gonna have to do some restructurings just to get to the cap. And these are some very unfortunate players being here. I hate seeing Spears in here, because he deserves to have a contract with me. But he's probably going to be moving on. Unless I can re-sign him in free agency. He is getting a bit older for a fullback. So probably able to... Oh, I forgot Carmichael was in here too. Oh, and Aura. Oh, okay, but this is an option. That was a very... Well, that's for next year. Okay, we're fine. Thank God. Because 3 secondary losses would not be overcomable. Especially losing Watkins. And these are 2 young corners we're losing here. Very unfortunate. This is a huge loss off season. I'm obviously going to try some restructurings here. The biggest problem, Chip Montgomery, can't restructure him. I don't think, unless it was just a last year thing that I couldn't. Nope, sure can't. Hebert, he's 28 now. I think he'd be okay with a restructuring. Plus, we're going into next year with $107 million free cap, which is awesome. Glover, I mean, the AI's gonna do it anyways. That makes no sense. Oh, I see how it does that. That's interesting. High is 29. But I've already taken that. I think I have enough cap to at least advance the week and allow the AI to do the rest. Obviously, no, not quite. I'll let the AI finish it out. We'll figure out what it is. chances are Humphrey's getting restructured and Best is getting restructured. Glover, Hebert. Okay, so it did 0 restructurings. Does that fluff you and your broke cap situation? So am I still in the negative? Sure am. We need to do restructuring right now. Because I don't like moving forward with negative cap. Obviously, 0 re-signings are happening. 0 signings are happening. I have no money. Team salaries. Just go for the biggest hit for this year. Already did Hebert. Mann can't be. Branson can't be. Humphrey can be. Glover's already been done. Yeah, we're gonna have to do. Looks like, let's do Daryl Best here. Just because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get a team. See, it's gonna be rough because 2 tackles up on contracts next year. And they're young and already have big contracts, so gonna be asking for a lot. Bryce Young is available, that's a surprise. Alright, but we do have positive cap. Honestly, we're just gonna have to advance. Fill our holes in the draft. Which we have a lot of holes now. Lots of them. We're good at, I need backup running backs, but I can figure that out. Technically, once I get the receiver in the draft, we're fine there. I'll be fine with this at tight end. Good at left tackle, good at left guard. Good at center, good at right guard, technically. Yeah, we're good. We do need a right tackle. We don't even have a left end now. So I'm gonna have to fix that. We're fine at DT. We'll be fine at left outside. Middle linebacker, we're definitely good. I could move forward with this. I wouldn't actually be mad at that. Corner, gaping holes here. Losses that we are going to struggle to fill. But overall, looking at that, these needs can be filled in the draft. I'm not worried whatsoever. All I need is a right tackle, 2 corners, a wide receiver, maybe another linebacker. And I have all the draft picks I need to do that. So we're just going to we have no money. Moving forward, this is why I was confident I could get the off-season done in the time that I had left tonight, because we have no money. What are we going to do? Has me picking up Tim Clinton now instead of Tyreek Clark. I'll tell you right now, I may have to pass on the receiver for that, which is going to hurt me. But I really don't, because I have 2 1-2 talents down at the bottom of the No, don't look at that. That contains spoilers. I don't want to see anything about it until I get to the final week. Free agency recap. Alright, see where our young corners are going to go. We could bring them back in the future. It's definitely a possibility once cap space is a little bit better. Which it will be next year. I'll be able to sign people like normal. All will be okay. My question is, where are the top fives? Are they all quarterbacks? Because the only top fives going in this draft... Oh, never mind. I completely missed this one. And that one. Okay, they all go. Never mind. I'm a little blind sometimes. It's okay, though. Alright. We're not going to do the private workout quite yet. We're going to go through... Hold on. Let me get the recap real quick. We're going to go through all the positions. Even though not all of them. There's some we obviously know. I don't need anything. So, won't be going through those. I'm going to divert my eyes to prevent an insta spoiler. Because I know... Whoa, I just seen something. Colin Long moving teams for the first time since leaving my team. He has never not played in the Jets/Giants stadium. Bryce Young going to the Bucks. Nolan Bryant to the Seahawks. Colin Long going to my Bengals. You treasonous fool. Get away. No. He's going to destroy them. Although they were pretty trash last year too, so it's really not a change in this. Randy Ward going to the Raiders. Tyler Turtle going to the Bears. Stephen Howard, young quarterback, replacing Colin Long. Josh Lippett, the quarterback that absolutely destroyed me on the Browns, moving to the Cowboys. Cool quarterback battle between two veterans, though. And Devin Barber also moving on. That man comes back constantly to the Chiefs. Just kidding. That's the other franchise, the Broncos franchise. Cliff Moore also making another move in his career. I'm really happy he didn't retire. He could run up those leaderboards. He has Bryce Young at quarterback. Going to be great for him. Zion Bray going to the Bengals. Poor guy. I'm so sorry. A lot of players I like. I like him though, so I'm glad he's a Bengal. Stamper going unsigned. Might be able to bring him back. Spears is the only fullback. I do not care how much this man wants to come to my team. No. Horrible no. Him, I'll consider it. I'll also probably just draft one. Jared Woodley, Walter Beckton going unsigned. That may fix our entire issue, but I'll pick him up after the draft if he hasn't been. He needs to be signed somewhere because he's not as close as Morrow was. Morrow is about to break onto the boards. Juan Baker. The Baker last name reminded me of a receiver from my Broncos franchise, Reggie Baker. So I almost said one of our former players. This is not a former player. Randall Williams also unsigned, so I can easily bring him back. Which makes drafting a receiver in the first round really illogical. But I don't care. Unless I get information he's like a 3 to 4 or something. In which case I'll just hold out for the second round and pick up one of these cracked corners. Jimmy Jordan moving. Did either of the Nope, doesn't look like it. Neither of the Springs brothers moved on from the Browns. They are both there to crush my dreams for years to come. Alright. Oh, Kyle Ross went on the side. I can bring him in if I want. Okay, Silverman did sign elsewhere. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Alright, Carmichael taking his talents to the Panthers. Oh yeah, defensive end is another big hole I need to fill in the draft. Dante Small goes unsigned. He wants to come back. He never started for me, but he was a solid backup. Ron Watkins going to the Commanders. They are contenders, so probably a good move for his career. Well, leaving us is never a good move for your career, but, you know, considering the circumstances. Ronald Watts going to a conference rival in the Titans. Had a really high motivation to come back, but obviously couldn't. And Mitch Merriweather going to the Commanders with Watkins. Their defense is looking scary. Not seeing any of our old players down here. Keelan Samuel signing with the Colts. Alright. Money Mac still alive and kicking. Who do you sign with? No one. So he'll probably retire. Actually, no. All the free agents. Oh, I do need to look at that. Let me look at retirements, because there should be some that popped up that I just neglected to look at. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through the entire list, apparently. One or two usually retires, so... Oh, never mind. The top was the most recent. I don't think anyone retired during this free agency, which is rare. Alright, we're going to start taking a look at the draft class. Heavy focus on receiver. A minor focus here on running back, because I do need a backup. But I need all these dudes. This dude could be good, actually. Yeah. I need a elusive back to replace Stamper. 4.48 is pretty good. Might have good catching. Might have good vision. Throw him on there. Really looking for another hybrid player, which typically you find with the power backs. Power back with a lot of speed or something. Not the case here. Good vision, strongest running back, but really nothing else to show. An elusive back who's slower than dirt. No thank you. Power back down here. Maybe a good move, actually. He has the balance of the speed and the... Trevor Holiday could be the moves. And I think a lot of these receivers are available. We're replacing a physical guy. Second strongest in the class. May have some injury concerns, but I'm pretty sure... And a lot of receivers go off early. This is a no-no. That is over projection right there. I could read that like a book. A little bit slower, but I think he'll be okay. Lonnie Greenberry definitely going to be picked up before my pick. Really not F catching. Number one guy has F catching. That makes sense. Jermaine Curtis. 4.340. Oh my. Catching isn't super good. But whoever gets him, I'm gonna be shaking in my boots a little bit. 4.340 though, really? That is insane. It's gonna be hard to pass on that if he falls to me. I didn't even look at his... I just kind of saw here, so I had 4.5 speed after seeing 4.3 and was like, meh. Meh was the right answer. There's no way this many receivers go off the board. There's a chance. I don't know what my draft picks are. I may have another second this year. Maybe. From the Judge trade, everything's been dealt out. It was a 5 last year, and everything else was the year before. Alright, and then really looking for good physicals here. Holy crap. You are the strongest dude in this class, but you are slower than dirt. Oh my goodness. We need the extra information. If I'm drafting a 4.6 speed wide receiver, he better be the best receiver in the class. I promise you that. Oh my days. I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. I'll take a little worse catching for a 4.3 speed receiver. My goodness. I mean, yeah. 4.34, yeah. Pretty sure I looked at this dude before. Yeah, good catching, but everything else is pretty irrelevant. There's somebody else down here. No, it's gotta be... I can't believe that, man. I mean, he's 6'7". I probably should have anticipated him being... How are you a deep threat at 6'7" and 4.6 speed? This is a deep threat. What the heck, man? Now this dude's elite. If I could... Oh, man. Alright, let's go to right tackle. There's usually quite a few in here, not this year. Let's go to left tackle. Usually one of them has... Apparently this is not the year of the tackle. Not good. It's definitely the year of the inside again. And I may just go out and get one in the 3rd to 4th round. Who's not very athletic, but has good pass blocking, which may come in handy. I mean, these guys have the A awareness, which is good. There's a day 3 with A awareness too, but he's a day 3. I should know not to disrespect them. Could be decent at least. Serviceable backup. Alright, we do need an edge rusher. This guy's probably out of our range now. And he's a pure power guy. Definitely pure power. Too much unknown in Watson there. Really bad class, apparently. I think I've already kind of noticed that. Which is really not good for me. Really not good for me. Now, give me this dude with, like, B block shed. Meh. How's this man? How are there so many on the right side? What the heck? And then it just jumps off the cliff after the round ones. So they'll probably all be on. Alright. Maybe there's a DT that'll catch my eye. There is. Already on the favorite list. Good athlete. Could do good from a move from the inside to the outside. I have had success moving people around. Maybe someone I want some information on. If I somehow miss on him, this might not be a bad option either. 21, athlete, strongest in the class. Definitely power, right? Run stopper. I would be intrigued. Personally. He's down 100 spots, which is insane. Alright, moving forward, maybe we get a outside linebacker that can play edge. Filling out the need a little bit. Maybe we have Kramer being one of the edge rushers as well. With his growing power moves. I mean, he has good zone. Just don't quite know on him. A block shed. I like that. Really good athlete. I like that. His power and finesse are really bad. But it's definitely intriguing with that A there. A run stopper with A to B zone. Not a very good athlete. Nothing really beyond that zone. Alright. A block shed at middle linebacker. Interesting. But he has no rush moves. It is intriguing enough to throw on the board, though. B to C with an A. He is pass coverage, though. He is the fastest. He may be a good player to draft, though. Alright, jumping over to corner. Obviously going to be a big talking point. Going to be moving some of these players down here a bit. Tim Clinton is definitely an intriguing option. Wait a minute. Okay, there they are. We're chilling. I was like, what the heck? Let me look at these two real quick. BBDD, BBDD. Let's look for a similar thing elsewhere. Apparently nowhere to be seen. Okay, let's take a different approach here. Because I do want more information. Someone I think, though, I mean, I have plenty of information, obviously, but I want to, I want to look around, shop a bit. Even down here, I'll consider them. Looking less and less considerable, though. Definitely, we probably have plenty of information there to make a strong decision. And I really don't need to even look at these two. So, we are... Actually, there's one more position I need to look at. Is there anything worth drafting in here? Elite speed. I'm intrigued. Man can't block, though. Cannot block. I need speed plus blocking. Speed, blocking. Decent there. Slow, but good blocker. Has the speed. Might have the blocking to go with it. Interesting option there. No blocking, no speed. Reason I'm looking at speed so heavily is because I had like a 50 speed fullback and it was the worst thing ever. He was the person I pointed out earlier in free agency. I would never sign him ever. But we got some options, and obviously I'll throw him on there. I don't know if I'll pick him up, but it'd be my 7th pick if I have no other needs. Speaking of which, let me go to the trade center and see what my draft picks are. One, two, three, four, five, 6. May trade back with that 6 to get a couple 7s. Due to the fact that I had to have needs. So, Well, I guess it wouldn't be a couple sevens. Just be one. Oh well, we'll figure it out. First things first. Very obvious, I think. Right there. We need to know that right. Before I do that, I do need information. Mock draft 5. When is this other edge rusher going? And what about other receivers? It's not the super fast one, that's the super fast one. No, it's not. That's the one I was looking at. He's not him either. That super fast receiver doesn't come off the board in the first round. Holy crap. That's the other one. And then I'll get somebody. But it'd be a later round person. Because it's between those two receivers for this first round pick. Obviously I'll have full information on one and nearly no information on the other. This guy. Why are you on my board? Did I look at you? Oh yeah. I think I did. Very intriguing. He may be the... Oh, was Tyree Subtle that DT that I was thinking I could move? I think he is, but there may have been another one. I was thinking I could move them to edge rusher. I think that's the fast, no. That's the fast guy. Eric Fowler, it may have been. Let me look at him real quick. It was him. He's the one that I think I might be able to move. Because he was down 100 spots. I remember saying that specifically. Double check, make sure this is the right one. Yep. Jermaine Curtis. We'll be getting information. I don't know if I want Subtle or... because they'll both be there, obviously. We know one has an A with a speed rusher archetype. Let's throw it on the other. So Will Sewell. Jermaine Curtis. Really wish I had more information on him to max out him, but such is life. And Eric Fowler. Really hope it doesn't cheat me this year like it did last time, where it gave me information on two of them, because I need that. I need that information. Especially if it didn't give me one of the receivers, that would be utterly tragic. Jump into the draft here. Pause it. Let's view the draft board before we move forward. I kinda anticipated that with the speed. Speed reveal saved me from making a really big mistake there. I mean, everything else looks really good. I don't think he's a bad player, but I think 4.3 speed is going to win out. Just saying. And these two, I get even one of them. I don't care. They're around 1 to 2 talents. And Jermaine Curtis, we got 90% on him. Let's find out what we know. F medium, D short, B deep. Catchings are mid. But I think picking him up is going to be a very good pick. Because of that speed, the catching is going to need a little work. But he replaces something essential. Speed. And we also get information here. Hopefully turning some of the A's into E. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. We'll see what's there when I pick. But we're gonna go make sure it follows pretty closely. So far it's following perfectly. You also have to consider maybe you don't get both those corners. So maybe you have to pick one up earlier. I feel like Barnett. Yeah, he was supposed to go there. A lot of the corners go off the board early, so all these, there was a bunch of round ones for that trash edge rusher class. Yep, following pretty good. They got their Joe Burrow replacement. Yep, still following. I want to say he was supposed to go. A lot of edge rushers going for a weak class. Alright, they switched up their pick. They're supposed to go corner. Alright, hold on. Before I do that, what corners are still available? Because I know I don't have them all on my board. There are some around good projected ones still in there, but there's also some bad ones. And honestly, I can't believe I missed this dude. This is following the 1 to 2 archetype. Pretty good, but no longer. So I could go out and pick up one of these round 1 corners, easily making an impact. Which it does in not him. F injury. We are already down corners. We don't need to be down more. Yep, I'm good. I'll wait for my guys down here. I bet y'all have F injury too. D injury? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's take that out of the picture. Take it out of the element. Because clearly, don't really matter that much. Now he's good physically. Not as fast, but 4.8 speed is pretty good. 4.48 speed is pretty good, not 4.8. That would be atrocious. Do we go for the clearly higher rated B-Man and B-Zone, which you don't get from the other two, you get B and D from both of them. Good athlete from Clark here. Not very good at play rec, but they're definitely options. Really intrigued by Clinton there with those coverages. There's also still to these two as well. I did not participate in drafting you. Bryce Timmons. Strong, fast. Similar to the guys at the bottom. I think I'm going to go out and pick up the receiver we all know I want. Is it a major need? Not really. But is it necessary in my mind? Yes. Tremaine Curtis. It's going to be fast as hell. It's going to be weak as hell. Hidden dev, 96 speed, 97 excel. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if I just completely choked away everything. Now, I'm going to get halfway through this round. If they're still there, I may consider a trade up for a corner. But I'm already down picks. So fine, there's Clark off the board. Now, obviously, I was more intrigued by Clinton, who is not going to make it out of this round, and we know it. Do we know it? Do we know that? We're not trading with the Patriots, obvious. What I'm going to do here, I should have, hold on. Jags, Texans, Bucks, Broncos, Titans, Bears. Jags, Texans, Bucks, Broncos, Titans, Bears. I don't remember like none of those. Jags, Texans, Bucks, Broncos, Titans, Bears. See if any of them have a need. Bears do not. Bucks do not. Jags do not. Texans and Titans. I remember those two. No. And no. So we're not trading up with any of those teams. Because there's absolutely... Let me look at the Broncos. I'm paranoid now. I forgot the team, and it's going to be the one team that actually has a native corner. Of course they do. But did they take one in the first round? Probably not. We're just gonna... Oh dear. Will Sewell. They did not do what they should not have done, which is good for me. Alright, next group. Very paranoid here. Saints, Vikings, Ravens. We're just gonna do 3 at a time. Saints, Vikings, Ravens. Vikings, no need. Saints, no need. Ravens, no need. And they don't have corners anyway, so I don't need to worry about them. Obviously, we saw the Jags take a corner when they didn't need one. So, you never know. I hate you. View my draft board real quick. I'm pretty sure that's not the one I was planning on taking. It's not. We're at pick 27. I could literally see my pick here. Do I think he'll fall, though? If a team needs a corner, the answer is hell no. He's the number 4 in true. Is a slight trade up worth it here? Now obviously we'd have to give up good capital. Huh. And I predict both the other two to be gone before the end of the third. Based on, or were they day 3? Or were they undrafted? They're day 3. Tim Clinton is projected 2 to 3. We'll continue. We'll look at the remaining teams. Chargers, Commanders, Falcons, Browns, Rams. No, not my draft board. He could easily go if they're all going BPA. What am I doing? See, you could tell I'm nervous. I'm doing weird stuff. I never do this either. I'm usually not this paranoid. I think he's going to be a good player, though. The Browns are one. They don't need a corner. The Chargers are the next one. They don't. Commanders don't need a corner. It's the Falcons and the Rams. Falcons don't. The Rams don't. I'm going to risk it. I don't think any of these teams take it. I'm going to look at BPA board. I want to see how many of these teams are picking BPA. Hello? Oh gosh. Wasting time is all I'm doing right now. I'm already beyond the time I was planning on being up, but that's fine. Sergio Corey, Claiborne, James Knight, and Ron Jenkins. If those are the next 3 picks, I'm trading up. Nope. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. So he's still number 4. Of course. I should have traded up. Really unpredictable here in the second round, but you would think they would go along their needs a bit more. That's unfortunate. Now the question really is, with the corners available, he could be decent. Vince Hewitt, good speed. But with the corners available, both day 3, I think they're both gone before my next pick. Actually, my next pick's in the 3rd round. So I could secure both of them here. I think it was Micah Tatum I was higher on. No, it's going to be Robinson that I'm higher on. So, barring another player available at a position I need, like Suttle's here, could do that. Not here though. That might not be a bad move though to move him. There are some outside linebackers that could fill in nicely for the other positions. And all else fails, I pick up Fowler here. I think I'm good to pick up Robinson. Normal dev. That's alright though. Now, no trade up happening here. Gonna see how it falls. The question here is, do I pick up the other corner or pick up Subtle? Tatum's still available. There is still Fowler. I am intrigued by Subtle, and if we have to move forward without Tatum, I think edge rushers are more of a need after the previous pick. I think that's going to be a good decision. Now, I am going to see if he ends up falling. I'm going to go... That's not him, right? No, that's not. It's Micah Tatum. I knew that. I could definitely see him going in this round. Especially already seeing 2 corners come off the board. Well, here's the question though. How many corners are on the BPA board right now above him? Only 7. He's going in this round. He's going in this round, 100%. Not to me though. If those others who had waited a second, he would be available later, but it's simply not happening. Okay, I'm starting to get some false hope here. 3rd corner off the board. Now, if we hit 24, I may consider a trade up. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing a little bit. I'm pushing my luck here. I don't think he gets picked. They would do it. They did not. I played that perfectly. Got 2 hidden dev players, a 1 to 2 talent corner, 2 1 to 2 talent corners, both normal dev. I'm okay with that. I think I can develop them. That's why I took the risk. I think I can develop them. We're gonna be okay. I think. Now, this pick, let's review the offers. If they can give me a 6 and a 7, even if it's a late 6 and 7, I can work with this. But I need it for this year, 2038, both picks. They're probably not going to give that to me just for this year's picks. Oh, that's 2 next year picks. Perfect, exactly what I need. I think I've been through them all. How are you going to give me a 5th round pick? Oh, for next year, never mind. Maybe a good option, though. Really doesn't do anything, though, for... Yeah, so... We've hit the main needs. Let's see if we have anyone on our board still, other than fullbacks. Running back. It is technically a position in need. He is undrafted potential, though. We still need 3 positions. I'm sure I'll feel it out and be able to fill out the one that I miss in free agency. Let's look at the tackles. There's a B awareness guy here, Kevin Rich, 22 years old, fast, strong. He may not be a bad option. Probably not going to pick him up here in the 5th round, but he may not be that bad. May not be that bad. The other positions. There's 3 positions. What are they? Right tackle. I think I was thinking outside linebacker and running back. That's what I think I'm thinking. This guy's intriguing. With C finesse, A to C power might not actually be that bad. That could be a good pick here. There's also a guaranteed B in the block shedding department. But the others are a lot worse. Okay. Do you have B block shed here as well? Speed rusher. Speed is C, you know the power's going to be worse than that. Less intriguing than the other player already. Alright. Is there an intriguing middle linebacker? Tulsa, Joel Hutchinson. Strong? Nope. Don't want it. Not compared to the other. Outside. So we're looking at the running back or that outside linebacker. And I'll get a fullback later. I'll deal with it. I'm not sure how I'm going to get money for it though. I didn't think about that position as well. Maybe I should have traded back with my 4th, but that was an important position to get, so I think I'm going to pick up the outside linebacker. And then roll forward with the running back after that. Tackle isn't technically a need, so that should be fine. If I can remember his name. Still don't know a lot of the ACs. Tremaine Edwards here. Might be a bad pick. Might not be. We're going to find out soon. Skip ahead. Next user pick. Make selection. Is the running back still there? No, he is not. Makes my job easier. What fullback looks better to you? The one with no speed, but blocking, and I think this dude is a mix of both. Should definitely get him drafted. 84 speed at fullback? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. E. I don't want to go pick by pick. We'll figure out running back. We'll figure it out. Draft recap. View contract details. It's lagging a bit here. Might be about to kick me out. 74 overall, normal dev. Or no. This is hidden dev receiver. I was thinking the corners. That catching's not bad. This is a good pick. It's going to be great for us. Route running's not the greatest, but I've worked with similar players. It'll be fine. 74 overall, normal dev, corner. He needs some work, but we'll work it out. I also need to look at numbers real quick. I want to change that. I could go number 10 since he is the Morrow archetype receiver. I'm gonna go 19 though. Well, we already have dang it. We already have 19 as former Becton number who may be returning if I have the cap. If I could find the cap, so we'll go 18. Haven't had a single player yet that has worn the number 18 that was really good yet in this franchise, so I'm here for that. I'm so excited for Cliff Moore though. Gonna be able to move up. Why am I going up on a corner? He needs to come down a bit. That's Merriweather's old number. Let's go 22. Let's go 22 with him. Alright, Tyree Subtle. He's going to be making a move to left end. Another 74 overall, well, 72 overall player. He's going to, again, going to need to develop a bit. That number's going to change. Damn it. Okay, thank you for letting me change it before. Save them changes. He'll be alright. Another 74 overall, normal dev corner. Again, I'm here for it. You're gonna need to develop the zone, that's all. That's all we gotta do. And that number is definitely changing. What am I doing right now? And it's a good thing I didn't trade up. I got some players that'll be serviceable for this year. Throw them into training. Try to get them some significant 24 is usually not a corner number, but Pac-Man Jones were number 24, so really bad choice here on the linebacker. Maybe should have went with the running back because I already had the need filled and wouldn't have to expend much cap filling the running back need, but I'm sure the AI gave me one. Let's be real. They gave me one for everything, so I may not have to fill the need there. The AI may have done it for me. We are not giving away 52. That is just not happening. Not for a while. That is Ron Watkins' number through and through. Good pick here on the fullback. Has good speed. I'm gonna have to work on the blocking a bit, but he'll be alright. Changing that number, that's ridiculous. What are they doing? I'll give him number 5. That's a cool number for him. Took it away from Curtis to give it to him. Technically, I could have went with number 5 like T. Higgins, but no need. And I'm still looking at this, so poor T. He's gonna have to go somewhere else next year, probably. Oh no. Jared Miller. He's gonna be a problem. Definitely gonna be a problem. DeAndre Dockett, Gary Newton, and these are all players that were supposed to be picked pretty high. Not a surprise. Clark, I did want him. Did he have hidden dev? He did. And he didn't have so many coverage issues. So maybe, passing on him wasn't the greatest idea. Just want to go until I see my corners to see if passing on the other one was a mistake. Or not trading up. One overall higher, normal dev. The coverages would have been better, but probably not that big a deal. In the end. Highest speed tied with Lonnie Greenberry, who ended up being higher overall. But I bet he was normal dev. Sure was. And he went way higher. Yeah, he went pick 6, so. Alright. Doesn't have the highest Excel. I'm good with it though. Fowler. Tayshaun Campbell ended up with the highest CIT. 73 overall. He was on my board. I just didn't really trust it. He was also on my board. Will Sewell. 95 jump. We'll have to come back to that to look at. Oh dear. They got Josh Allen. Ooh. Actually, these aren't the greatest, but they're not bad either. Now, with those corners having really bad injury, both of them, it could cause some issues. Terrifying issues. Best returner, he is getting the return abilities, the speed plus the actual good returning stat. Very rare. Alright, where are my corners at? I need to get to 80 before I feel safe. Even then, that's not a very high bar. Alright, I'm safe, kind of course. So, that's not even... There's one at 80. The other one should be pretty close behind him. Right there, 82. So they may get injured a lot, which is not ideal for me. Alright, those really don't change. They're basically all 99s and excellence morale. Let's go back to jump real quick. Did I make the wrong decision? 72 overall, hidden dev, better catching, maybe better route running, maybe. Hard to say. Hard to say on that one. I'm not mad at this draft by any means. I'm already up to this point. I'm going to go ahead and do the training camp and end it there. Because I'm already sitting at, what, an hour 24? That's it. Hour 24 minutes for a dang off season. I'll definitely come in here, do some drills. We'll be good. Big chillin'. I feel like the other one had to be behind it. Oh, I completely forgot to put everyone into the thing. We'll have it ready for the next drill. Need to put everyone into the lineup. Oh, that was terrible. I should have waited another 2 seconds. Not gonna be the haha funny, I actually did good on this one drill. And I threw it over it. Should have bulleted it, I guess, but even that would probably be bad. Hit the bullseye a couple times. Sure, that does absolutely nothing. Did I hit it? I did. Bullseye, baby. And I completely missed. I had a chance for silver on that, I feel like. But before I move forward to training camp, I need to make sure all these players are actually on the roster. Alright, manage roster. I also need to go through free agents and all that crap. Because obviously I have no running backs. Yay! That's sad. Alright. Jermaine, you're saving me here from a world of pain and suffering. Sorry, Arsenal, but, shit happens. That's gonna be the way of the world there. I didn't get a left tackle, left guard, center. I didn't get a single lineman. So I kinda needed one. Alright. We're so down bad that Settle was automatically put in the lineup. This is depressing to look at. Okay. Now, I did not get another DT, which is fine because we were in a good spot there. I didn't get a left outside, I got a right outside. I did not get a middle linebacker. This was pretty easy, I just had to find the people I drafted. Rashad Moon actually having a role is crazy. All I'm saying, corners, is please don't get hurt. That's literally all I ask. Don't get hurt. Because if you get hurt, my feelings get hurt. And we don't want that. That has definitely got to occur right there. Third down running back. We're obviously going to have to get some people. Yep, that was set up right. And I might be okay with this, depending on this. Nope. Subtle will be getting the reps. Okay, we're getting the reps there. Saunders there. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. And you're funny.